Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Young here, and today I'm back in another Fortnite video, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys some tips and tricks on how to win more games here in chapter 2. And for the gameplay I have in the background, I ended up dropping 19 kills in this game. I absolutely went off. I was playing some solo duos in Siphon, so definitely stay to the end of the video because I had a very good gameplay and ended up dropping 19 kills. And before we get into the video, I have a V-Buck giveaway. I'm going to be giving away 2,000 V-Bucks. And if you guys want a chance to enter this giveaway, all you guys have to do is to drop a like on this video. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. Turn on my post notifications and also leave a comment down below of your Xbox gamer tag, your PSN gamer tag, or Epic account. And you guys will be automatically entered into my next giveaway, which I'm giving away 2,000 V-Bucks. If you guys want some free V-Bucks, make sure you guys do enter into the giveaway. And alright guys, let's go right to the video. Alright, so here in this video, I wanted to be talking over this gameplay and breaking it down, showing you guys how I was able to drop 19 kills in this game, because I had a very good game. And here at the start of the game, as you guys know who watch my live stream, for those of you guys who watch a little bit of my content, I don't snipe whatsoever. And I ended up hitting a few snipes at the beginning. Now this was complete luck, I usually don't end up hitting my snipes. But of course, as you guys can see, I am playing in the Siphon game mode, which should be in for at least another week or two, which I will definitely be grinding for quite a while. It's super fun game mode, and when it comes to the playstyle in Siphon, it is a little bit different than in a regular solos or duos, because here you have HP per kill and there's no additional heals. You can't light campfires, anything like that. So the best way to play, in my opinion, is going to be aggressive, but you can't be too aggressive about it, because if you get lasered down to like 50 HP or get your kill stolen, you're not going to have any heals. So you still have to play relatively smart when you are pushing the other players and going for shots, and that is something that I did very well throughout this game, and that led me to get a lot of kills very easily. So here at the beginning is always a tip I like to stress a lot. So as you can see, I'm running along the edges of the house instead of running into the middle, because as you can see, I'm at about 200 materials-ish, give or take. So I don't want to be anywhere near the middle, because 200 mats is definitely a good amount of mats to push at the very beginning of the game. But you want to be very careful, because there's no plays that I'm going to be able to make with 200 mats running through the middle. So the best alternative and the best move is to run along the sides. And I already knew the guys to the houses next to me already rotated over this direction, so I didn't worry about running around the back side of the houses. I just ran through the front, and by happen chance, I happened to get shot by a guy who's, camping on the building, who maybe is in the middle. It's totally fine. Not going to be that big of a deal, because I can just run inside one of the houses, versus if I run into the middle with 200 mats to go fight a player. If anything happens, say I get shot from a direction, hit with grenades, because trust me, in this game mode, everyone has grenades. Everyone's chucking 10, 12, 13 grenades at you at a time. So if I get hit with all those grenades, I'm immediately losing all my mats, and I'm going to be losing in the game. So in order to just beat that, running around the edges of the houses, staying out of the middle until you have enough mats is going to be crucial, and this could be very true for any part of the game. So for instance, if you're at the middle, halfway through the game, maybe say I'm right here in the middle and I'm low on materials, one thing I'd want to do is I want to stay as close as possible to the building. So in case I get rushed, in case I get pushed, lose my HP, all I would have to do is run inside of the house and I would be good, because I would not have to worry about getting screwed over to having no mats, because once you have no mats, you are pretty limited on what you can do. But if you do run inside of a building, you have options. So you could place traps, maybe you could hide behind a door, try to go for a quick flick shot on the other player. So you have a lot more options versus having no mats in the open and just hoping that they miss a shot and hoping that you hit for max damage, which is just something you just don't want to have to deal with for the entirety of the game. So when you're low on mats, you have really two options. Either you play very aggressive, because if you're in the middle of the open, there's no buildings anywhere, you just have to play aggressive. Otherwise, you're going to get spammed and run out of mats. So you have to play aggressive, or the other option is to stay close to buildings, just in case the other guy has grenades and wants to drain your mats from 200 to 0. Because trust me, if you get hit, you could have easily 300-400 materials, but someone throws 6-7 grenades at you, I guarantee those mats are instantly gone. As soon as they throw those grenades, your mats are going to be completely gone. So staying close to buildings when you're low on mats is going to be the best option. But of course, if you're in a situation where you're kind of in the middle, stuck, you're not really in a position to get to a building or anything you can use for cover, then of course you want to play as aggressive as possible, go for a quick elimination, try to get their materials, and that's going to be your best bet in that situation. And surprisingly in this game, just quick side note, I actually got quite a few sniper kills. I don't honestly snipe at all, but here in this Siphon game mode, since you're not carrying any heals, I decided to carry a sniper because why not? I think I picked off like 5 or 6 people with a sniper rifle, so sniping in this game, in my opinion, is very, very easy. So for third-party situations, it's just extremely easy because all you have to do is sit there and wait for them to stand still, and more times than not, you're eventually someone, maybe they're on high ground, they're going to be standing still for a quick second, allows for a very, very easy snipe, and that's something that I did quite a few times in this game. I think I ended up picking up like 5 or 6 eliminations with the sniper rifle alone, just from people that were in the middle of a gunfight and they slowed down, stopped for a few seconds, and I got a quick elimination, quick shot on them, and picked them off very easily. So also another tip, and this really applies to duo games. If you're in solos, you really don't have to, but in duo games, squad games, things like that, no matter what, always push for high ground, overbuild, do whatever you have to. Pushing for high ground in a duos game, because if you're playing like how I was here in Siphon, or just in a solo duo game, you know, it's a 1v2. If you don't have high ground, you're going to be screwed because you get spammed by 3 different directions, and it's just going to be 10 times harder to win in your gunfights. So that's just something you guys have to get used to. So I think improving your building speed, because chapter 2, like I mentioned in a few other previous videos, is very mechanically based. So a lot of building, editing, accuracy, things like that. Not a lot of IQ, like you don't have impulse grenades, bounce pads, launch pads, things like that, so you can make like a smart play or anything like that. A lot of it is mechanically based. You can make a lot of smart plays, but a lot of it is straight mechanically based. So if you're not constantly improving on your building and editing, I believe here in chapter 2 you're going to struggle no matter what you do, because you have to be able to hold high ground, have to be able to go for quick edits, because you never know when you're going to get shot from 3 different directions. You need to make a quick edit out of your box and then go for immediate high ground retake for high ground. So you just never know, because that happens more times than not, and that's probably something I do at least 2-3 times a game. So I would say constantly working and learning on different high ground retakes, learning how to edit faster is going to be probably one of the most beneficial things here in chapter 2 if you want to be able to consistently win, because there's going to be a lot of times in games where I can give you guys a lot of tips, but there's going to be some type of situations where you have to really rely on critical thinking, because you never know, not every single situation that you get into is going to be exactly the same. Because for instance, like at the beginning, how I ran along the edges of the houses, you never know, there could be a dude camping in the bush, maybe like 50 feet to my left, which happens, you know, every so often. You're going to have a random just do some stupid type of thing like that, where you just can't predict it, can't expect it, and get hit with a sniper shot, or even get shot a few times from their assault rifle. So you have to switch up your strategy and something like that. So when it comes to Fortnite and a lot of games like this, there can be I kind of have a strategy that I use pretty much every single game. But like I said, with that, every single game, something different happens. Some guy does something completely unexpected, and it's not even like a good unexpected. They could do something that is so incredibly stupid that works. I had one time on stream, I was about to drop a 20 kill game. I think it was last stream as well. I was about to drop a 20 kill game, and I got killed by a guy camping inside of a house with a trap. I haven't even seen that since season 2, and I end up losing to something like that. And that happens so many times game after game, where I end up losing to things that I just completely don't expect. So you always have to be prepared and always have to be ready for people to do things like that. So if you want to be able to succeed and win a lot of games in chapter 2, working on mechanics and also working on different types of strategies overall can be a very beneficial way to improve the amount of games you're winning and also improve as a player. And also, one quick thing, I also really think that learning different strategies is going to be a very good way to improve at this game, just because Fortnite has so many updates, so many changes in the game constantly. They haven't been too much for chapter 2, but in the past they have, and of course they will in the future. There's been so many different changes that I've constantly been having to change up my playstyle, change my strategies, change everything that I do every so often, so I can keep up with the metas and improve at this game very quickly. And with that being said, that's wrap up for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys liked it, make sure you guys do drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn on my post notifications so you guys are notified for every single new video. And alright guys, I'll see you next video.